Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to leap. Now, some of you have already leapt. You've already jumped off that cliff, and you were running towards the goal. You were dusting yourself off from the dirt, and you were going as fast as you can, and that is awesome. Some of you are over here. You're not ready to leap yet. You've got things going on. You're planted. You're still working on that, and that's okay. You're not ready. But some of you are standing on the edge of a cliff with your feet hanging over the edge, and you are looking out at this vast expanse of your future, your passions, your goals, your dreams, everything you want to do, everything you were meant to do is right there, and all you've got to do is go get it. But you're terrified, and you won't do it. You're ready to leap, but you're just standing there. And I understand that. Leaping is terrifying. There's a difference in jumping and leaping. You're not just jumping into something, you're leaping. There is a difference. Superman does not jump over tall buildings in a single bound. He leaps them. You don't call it a jump year, you call it a leap year, because you go 4 years from this day to this day. That's a vast expanse of time. You don't call the Oscar-winning movie that Amy Adams was in jump year. It's called leap year because it was a great movie. She didn't win an Oscar, but she should have, and that was a great movie. There's a difference in jumping and leaping. Leaping's a big, big deal. But David Della, what about the high jump? That's a big deal, right? You're right, it is. And I'm not going to besmirch anybody who does a high jump in the Olympics, because Chunky Boy here can't do it. But here's what happens when you do a high jump. You get ready, and you jump from here, and you land here, usually on some sort of air mattress. Well, what about the triple jump? That's a big deal. You're right, it is a big deal. Triple jump. You run, and you jump, and you jump, and you jump, and you land here. You're kind of dirty. You get up and you walk away. It's jumping. We're talking leaping. Let me give you an example. When I was in 5th grade, we played these little 5th grade games that 5th graders do. You come up with a game one day, you play it every day for 4 months, and suddenly you don't play it anymore. And this game was called Jump the Sticks. Very simple. You take a stick, you put them on the ground about 18 inches apart. You get on one side of the stick, and what do? You jump the stick. Then you walk all the way around, you get back in line, and then you're ready to jump the stick again. The last person in line, however, bears the entire responsibility of the game on their shoulders. Everything resides on them, because what do? They bend down and they move the stick. You go from about 12 inches to about 18 inches. So everybody gets back in line and you jump the stick. Over and over and over it goes, and kids from all over the schoolyard would come and get in line, no matter where the sticks were, to jump the sticks. It was a great fun game. But then suddenly, about halfway through it, something happens. Somebody jumps the stick and they land on the stick. Or they land in the middle, or they trip and they fall, and they're out. And everybody stops, because, ladies and gentlemen, crap just got real. You're not just jumping the sticks anymore, because now, that was the regular season. We're now hitting the playoffs, because that person is out. Suddenly, all the kids that want to come join and jump the sticks, they can't jump the sticks anymore. We hold our hand up and say, no, you can't join the game now, because now we're leaping the sticks. It goes from jump the sticks to leap the sticks. Jump the stick is easy. You jump over 12 inches, here you go. Leaping stick, you've got several feet. And what do? You have to get back here, and you have to run to leap the sticks. You have to prepare for it. You can't just stand there and then jump. You have to get ready, otherwise you're out. We go on and on and on until somebody wins. One person left. I won that game once. It was great. Great moment of my young life. But David Teller, I can't leap yet because I don't have the support of my family. I understand that. Support's a big deal. You've got to have support from your family and your friends and people who believe in you. It's important. You're not ready. But David Teller, I can't leap yet because I don't have the time. I get that. You need time for your dreams. You need time for your passions. You need time to put these things together. You're not ready. But David Teller, what about like my money? I don't have any money. I get that. Money's important. Passions and dreams, they take money. I get it. You're over here, you're getting ready, you're getting those things ready. And that's some of you, and that's all right. But some of you can look at me and say, but David Teller, I don't have the support of my family. Yes, you do. You've talked to your family, you've talked to your friends, you've talked to people around you, you've gathered wisdom, you've gathered knowledge, you've got the notes, you've got the resources, you've got the support. You're ready. But David Teller, I don't have the time. Yes, you do. You've carved out time, you reprioritized your schedule, you've canceled doing some things, you've set some other things up, you've made the time for your passions and your dreams. But David Teller, I don't have the money. Yes, you do. You've paid off debts, you've paid off bills, you've taken care of these things. You've got the money for your dreams. But David Teller, I am out of excuses. You've got everything lined up, and now you're on the edge of this cliff, and you're ready to go. When you run out of excuses, you run out of excuses to not leap. And I need you to hear this, folks. Nobody can make you do it. Only you can leap. We can stand around you. We can give you support. We can rah-rah. We can cheer for you. We can give you knowledge. We can give you wisdom. We can help you out, give you the resources you need. But only you can make the leap. And I want you to stick your feet out because I'm going to step on your toes here. I would rather you stand back here where it's safe. Your feet are planted. The breeze is lightly blowing. You got a nice drink in your hand, doing the things you like doing and being pretty happy, than to stand on the edge of this cliff, looking out at the dreams, the goals, the passions that you were meant to do, that you know deep in your heart and your soul that you are supposed to be doing. I'd rather you stand over there and be safe than to stand here and not do anything and look at what you're supposed to be doing. At least over here, you're getting something done. Folks, it is time to leap or step off. And you may ask me, David Dollar, you talk a big game. What about you? What are you doing? Let me tell you. This morning, I sent an email to my boss. It's been in my draft box for a little while. I crafted it a couple weeks ago. And this email essentially says that, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the chance to be a part of this company. I appreciate everything you've done. But I am now going to leave my job and chase my passion full time. I'm going to leap. Folks, left my job. I'm leaving my job to go full time to do Disney planning. And that's what I want to do. We're going to leap. My wife and I, my family, we're going to leap. And it's terrifying. It is terrifying. We may hit the ground and we may splat in the mud and get stuck. We might. And you might. You might leap, splat. That may happen. But I will tell you, very few people ever regret trying. They may regret the things they did to make them fail, but very few people ever regret failing. But what if you don't fail? What if we don't fail? What if we hit the ground, we roll in the dirt a little bit, we brush ourselves off, and we start running and we start going? Suddenly, I'm one of those few people that's doing for a career what they want to do, what they love to do. And that could be you as well. It is time to leap, folks. You're out of excuses. You'll always be asking, what if? You need to grab that what if, put it in your pocket, and turn it into a look at me now, folks. It is time to leap. Thank you.